Anong take nyo rito sa anti-political dynasty bill? And kayo ba'y naimbitahan doon sa Constitutional Amendments Committee in the House na may mga panukala na buwagin ang Kongreso at magtayo ng unicameral form of government?
Nag-imbitahan ako nung kailan ba to? Hindi sa Nigod, the week before. Doon kay Rufus Rodriguez, Congressman Rodriguez. One time na ako, Ted, na imbita dyan. Paulit-ulit na lang. Bata pa ako, nandyan na ako. Nakakainis na lang. Paulit-ulit.
Ano inyong take dito ngayon? Opo.
Ang take ko kasi ganito, ha? Alam mo, yung political dynasty, idugtong mo na dyan yung term limit. Total, inintroduce mo na yung issue area na yan. That is basically antithetical to our democracy. Bakit nga mo? Tignan mo yung konstitusyon nakalagay. Everyone has the right to vote and to be voted upon so long as you qualify. Diba ga? Okay. Pag sinabi mo, okay, ikaw lang ang pwede kang mag-run up to a certain point, tapos na ha. At pag ikaw, asawa ka ni Ted, pamangkin, kapatid, etc., bawal ka na mag-run. So nakita mo, nagko-contravene dun sa fundamental issue ng you have the right to vote and to be voted upon. Actually, itong political dynasty ay isang simptomas ito ng structural deficit. Again, I talk about deficit. Ano ba yung deficit sa Tagalog? Pagkukulang, no? Structural deficit. Kasi yan ay bunga ng ating electoral system. Ang electoral system natin, kasi yung tinatawag na plurality system. Kunyari kayo ni Chacha, nag-compete kayo, si Chacha nakakuha 100, ikaw 99, panalo si Chacha. Paano naman yung 99 na nagboto sa iyo, Ted? Okay? So that means defect yan. Sorry ha, I need to get into the nitty-gritty kasi totally binuksan mo na yung topic na yan. But this is a minority view, ha. I will warn you that this is a minority view. I'm sure maraming magmumura sa akin ito. But yes, if we shift to a parliamentary system, these two issues will not be relevant. You can run for as long as you want hanggang 100 years old ka. There will be no term limits. Political dynasties will not even be an issue. For so long as you qualify, you're competent, you're knowledgeable, you will continue to be a member of parliament. That is why, to me, this is a non-issue. Okay? Political, miski ano pang gawin mo, harang-harangin mo yan, miski ano pang formulation or ang gawin mo sa up to what nth degree, no? Third degree, fourth degree, etc. like that, mahihirapan talaga sila because you will really find a loophole, no? In regard to how it will be implemented. And the moment it becomes very, very complicated, then that is where the law becomes, it will go awry, no? Mahirap talagang implement. So kasi simple is usually the one that works best. So, ang sinasabi ko, at tutukan natin yung structural issue ng why do we have what we have right now, the issue of political dynasties, continuing corruption, etc. It is because of structural issues. So palitan mo yung struktura. Kasi pag pinalitan mo yung struktura, susunod yung behavior ng tao. Diba? So pag sinabi mong, okay, pamula ngayon ha, ang election campaign hindi yung 3 months. Diba? Ang tagal-tagal ng 3 months. Sa parliamentary system, ang election campaign is only 2 weeks. And yung prime minister, the moment he loses the confidence ng parliament, kick out mo agad siya. Hindi yung impeachment na, sobrang haba-haba ng impeachment, ang daming mga political actors involved, ang daming political processes involved. Ito by a vote of non-confidence, I'll pick agad ang prime minister mo. No, but I'm sure this time is not enough to discuss the details of this. Pero siguro at another time, bitahin niyo ako and we're going to discuss this in a more involved form. Para lang sa political education ng inyong mga tagapakinig, no? But yeah, like I said, this is a minority view, but it's something to think about, di ba?
Yes, ma'am. And then, actually, ma'am, well, sabi nga po ninyo, no, pinag-uusapan ito, so talagang panahon na para pagdebatihan, pag-usapan, and put into action, no? Kasi nga, talagang sa nangyayari ngayon, obvious naman na may problema tayo sa sistema. May problema tayo sa mga nangyayari ngayon. Kaya nga, ganito katindi ang ating issue ng corruption, eh.
Absolutely. Diba? Because corruption exists. Dahil ang sanction mechanism mo is inadequate. No? So bakit ba't ka magnanakaw? Magnakaw lang ako, wala naman napipreso niyan eh. Hello? No? Diba? So at the moment, tanongin kita, Ted, ba't naman hindi ako nagnakaw ng president ako ng National Defense College, ang dami pwedeng pagnakawin doon, ano? O, as LSA. Siyempre, natatakot ako Pangalawa, siyempre, ang taas na ng rango ko sa university, magnanakaw pa ako. So bakit? Because the system also prevents me from stealing. But right now, the structures in the system and the way they are implemented do not prevent the kinds of corruption that you see all around us. Diba? So, mali yung outrage natin, talagang matranslate sana siguro sa 2028. Merong isang tanong, gusto niyo ba mabago yung 1997 Constitution? Yes or no? Then that will trigger, really, the move towards revising the 87 Constitution. Change the structure, so you change the behavior of people. Do you believe that? Satya? Yes. No, change the structure and you change the behavior of people. Kunyari, siguro last na lang, Ted. Yan na sabihin ko sa iyo, Ted. Di ba ngayon, dapat isa lang asawa mo? Sabihin ko sa iyo, Ted, pwede ka na mag-asawa ng 5, ha? You see, di ba yung behavior mo, susundan mo yung struktura? You will change the structure. Kaya nga, change the structure, change the institution, and you will change the behavior of people. And that's empirically grounded.
Mga kapatid, brothers and sisters, saan ka pa? Dito na tayo sa totoo. Dito na tayo sa True FM.
Mga kapatid, mag-subscribe and follow po kayo sa social media accounts ng True Network PH. Yan po kami. Hanapin nyo lang True Network PH, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, and podcast. Mapa Apple or Spotify man yan, mahahanap nyo kami. Lahat ng mga napapanood at napapakinggan nyo po sa programa, nasa social media accounts namin yan. So, paano mga kapatid? See you sa social media!